Hi everybody, and welcome to Test Drive Tuesday with Jim Bass Cars and Trucks. Today we are in a 2018 Mazda CX-5 Grand Touring, and we are with Adam Tyner. He's a sales professional at Jim Bass. What do you think about this Mazda?
Oh, this Mazda is great. It's got just about everything you could possibly need.
Absolutely, and I mean, we're going to start here just on the center console area, and we have our touchscreen that has all of our information such as, radio, Bluetooth, navigation's going to be on there. Coming down, you have your automatic climate control. We have our sport mode option. And then down here you have your command and control switch that controls the touchscreen while you're driving for safety purposes. Your automatic electronic parking brake, volume control, auto hold feature. What kind of driver features do you have over there?
Well, I think one of the main things for the driver features is the Mazda radar control. So you can set your cruise control like a normal car, set your speed, but you can also set the distance behind the car that you're at, and the car will stay at that distance behind it. It will actually come to a complete stop if the car in front of you comes to a complete stop.
Oh, that's a great safety feature. And we all know safety features. We need to be able to control a lot of the things while your hands are still on the steering wheel. What other kind of controls do you have?
Well, you've got all your Bluetooth controls here. So you can answer your phone calls, hang up the phone calls. You've got your hands-free right here, so you can speak and tell it, turn the radio station, answer this call, give my last messages. And then of course, see our Mazda radar is working now, slowing down for me. And then now it's picking up speed.
Absolutely, it's coming right back to the cruise control we set it on, which is the speed limit. And he didn't even have to do anything. That eliminates a lot of the driver fatigue on pressing the brake and resetting everything all the time. Taking a look at the interior here, we do have all leather seats inside of this Grand Touring model. You can see the design here on the side of the doors. Coming back to the back, you maintain that leather interior. You do have a Bose sound system inside of this vehicle. It has great sound. This is the back of the cargo area here. Plenty of room inside of this SUV, and you can fold the back seats down as well to even get more room.
Another good option on this is the heated seats and the heated steering wheel. For these cold days that we're having in this winter time, it makes it amazing. And the heated seats are variable, so you can have high, low, or medium.
Absolutely. And we're going to show you this backup camera here in a little bit, and that's a great backup camera it has on this. It's full color display. You have your sunroof right here. This is a manual sliding here, but the sunroof itself is electronic, controlled with the buttons right up there. Right in the front you do have your 12 volt car charging outlet, but underneath your center console here you have two USB ports. You have another car charging outlet, and then you also have the SD card slot, which powers your navigation system. What else do you like about this Mazda, Adam?
Man, the ride on this thing is extremely smooth. Going down the loop right now, and you can barely feel any of the bumps or anything. The steering wheel is very, very responsive. As soon as I turn it a little bit, it's trying to go. It's almost like you're driving a sports utility vehicle, but it's also like driving a car. It's very smooth and very agile, but you're in an SUV, so you're higher up off the ground, a little better of clearance, you can see farther.
Absolutely, and talking about that turning and that reaction you're getting from the steering wheel, that's courtesy of Mazda's G-vectoring control, which the G-vectoring control the G-vectoring control actually changes the throttle millisecond by millisecond around turns in order to give you a greater feel, and that's what Mazda's all about, is the feel while you're driving.
It's very true, and you can definitely feel it in this one. Just a second ago, our blind spot monitoring system went off. As I turned on my turn signal, it let me know that somebody was just right behind me where I couldn't see him in the mirror. And that beeps at you on the inside, and then on the mirror there's a little light that shows up to show you that there's somebody on that side.
Absolutely, another great safety feature on this Mazda CX-5. couple other things to point out. Of course, you have your power windows, power locks. Right here on our rear view mirror, you do have the availability of controlling your garage doors to give you that added convenience. You also have rear AC vents, heat vents back here for passenger comfort. We're exiting off the highway right now. We're going to find a place to turn around to show you that rear backup camera. And you'll notice with that full color display, I mean, the rear backup camera is really easy to navigate, and it really helps you get in or out of any kind of spot that you're in. So while you're driving around this Mazda, Adam, what kind of vehicles do you think this compares to as far as when people are searching for a SUV?
Comparable vehicles to this, I would say, let's see, the Ford Escape would be one comparable, would be a little bit. The Ford Edge would probably be another one. Ford Edge, I would say, is just a tiny bit bigger, but I say with all the features that are in this, they're pretty comparable.
Absolutely. You know, Mazda prides themselves on actually competing with luxury brands as well, with such a better price point for all the features that you get. So they really do, you know, look into things like that with the amount of leather that's in here, the amount of features and technology. It's an amazing vehicle. So we're going to show you here this backup camera. So tell us what we're seeing here.
Alright, so this is a full video of the back of the car, and as you can see right here, you have your bumper, so you can see exactly right there at the bumper. So if something is right there, a bicycle or a child or something like that, when you're going to back up, you can see them because you can see right there on the bumper line. And then you have your lines that come out, and that is 3 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot. But as you can see, I mean, you can see way across here. I can see across the highway at the buildings over there. I can see all the way over here, and it's a bubble view, so it gives you more of a 360 degree almost.
Absolutely. Well, folks, we went over quite a bit on the interior of this vehicle. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, Walk Around Wednesday, where Adam goes around the exterior of this vehicle and shows you some of the features on the outside. Or just come on down to Jim Bass Cars and Trucks and ask for Adam. He'd be happy to help you.